Welcome to the Long Run with Joel and Chrissy. I'm Joel, flying solo today, and this is the next episode of my Nerdy Runner running video series. And what we're doing is we're leading up to what I'm doing in this training block. I'm leading up to my attempt to run a sub 20-minute 5K at the Turkey Trot in Oviedo, Florida on Thanksgiving Day. And so I'm kind of into the halfway through the training block for that. It's an 8-week block, and I've got a couple of things. So I don't have access to a track around here. I mean, there are a couple of tracks at the schools, but they're pretty much on lockdown. I can't really get in there to get to those. So in order to do my speed runs, there's a couple of things I do. I do speed runs, I do fartleks during my runs, and then I do tempo runs later in the week to help build my speed. And so I've been for the last couple of weeks I've been doing my speed work during my normal Tuesday or Wednesday morning run. I'll do an 8-mile run. I'll do a 1 or 2 mile warm up. And then I'll do my speed work in the middle of that, and then I'll finish off with a warm down where I just kind of take it easy the rest of the way. And it's about another probably two or 3 miles to get to the end of that. And so I usually time myself on the quarter mile. So I do quarter mile speed runs during my actual training run for that day. And so I'm trying to run those right at the pace I need to run for the under 20-minute 5K, which is 6 minutes and 26 seconds per mile. And so the first couple of weeks I did that pretty good. I did 5 400 meters, which is about a quarter of a mile the first week. The second week I did 4 400 meters. The next week I did 6 400 meters. And then last week I did 5 400 meters. And then this week was a special day for me, because I got to meet someone that I've been following on YouTube for a while. He's a runner and a running coach, and has a YouTube channel of his own. And I'm going to put up some video of him right now. You may not recognize where I am right now, but if you've watched any of his videos, you recognize that press box back there in the background, because it always looks like it's a mile away, but trust me, it's closer than it looks. But I'm here in North Carolina. Chrissy and I were up doing some family stuff this week, and I knew I was in his territory, and so I hit him up on Instagram and to see how close we were, and found out we were just a few miles from each other. So we decided to go on a run today, and I want to bring him in as Dev Runner. Hey Paul, how's it going?
I'm doing well. Happy to see you, Joel.
Yeah, so we met up here at his track where he does all his track workouts, and we're going to do some track workouts, some days, some 400s, some 800s. He's going to do some 800s and probably 1600s. I'm only doing 400s today, just working on my speed work for the upcoming Turkey Trot, trying to do a sub 20-minute 5K. But yeah, let's get.
Joel's going to be flying. I'm going to be muddling along, trying to keep up. We'll see.
All right, let's get to it. And so I was excited to get to see Paul, Dev Runner. If you haven't been to his channel, head on over to his channel and check it out. If you like to, if you want to get some good training tips, things you may want to do as far as your exercise goals go over and check out his channel at Dev Runner. He also has a website. I think it's called Dev Runner Coaching. We'll put the website in the description below if you're looking for some coaching as far as running or any kind of exercise or things like that. He'd be willing to talk to you as well. We'll put that, like I said, we'll put that link in the description below. But go ahead and head on over to his channel as soon as this video is over and check out Dev Runner. Really good to meet him. And like I said, I've been following him for a while, and it's always good to meet up with people that you see on the screen. And so we got to meet up at his track, which was about a half a mile from the hotel we were staying in. And I got to run around the track and did pretty good on that one. I did 400 meters that day, and I averaged anywhere between 1 minute and 32 seconds to 1 minute and 42 seconds for each of those. And so I need to be somewhere in the neighborhood of 1 minute and 37 seconds per quarter mile to reach my goal. And I thought I hit that pretty good this week. Was pretty proud of the track workout that we did, and was really excited about that. I've got some tempo runs coming up, this week as well. And my tempo runs usually run about 10K pace, which is about 7 minutes 15 seconds to 7 minutes and 30 seconds per mile. And got some of those coming up to keep my fitness up. Talk about my weight for a little bit. My goal has been to be around 165 for race day. I've been averaging somewhere around 163 to 166 every day. I think I did go up a little bit after our trip that we took to North Carolina this past week. But I think most of that was pretty much just salt and water weight gain. That'll come off pretty quickly once I get back to my regular diet. I call it a diet. It's not really a diet. It's just what I regularly eat. We eat more things at home than we do out. I eat at work a lot, but we try to keep it pretty simple as far as our meal plans go, and we eat a lot here at home. So, which helps me to regulate my weight a lot better. So, pretty excited about that. I did. If you've seen our goal videos, I did run 200 miles last month. I'm on pace to run 200 miles again, at least 200 miles again this month, and in November and in December, on my quest to get 2,023 miles in 2023. So really, really excited about that. I've got about 3 weeks left in this training block, and then it'll be go time pretty much after that. I'm going to try to do a test 5K coming up pretty soon, just to kind of see where I'm at as far as my fitness goes. Tried to run the last part of the last half mile of my training run this morning at 5K pace, and felt pretty strong with that. I use people have asked me this before, and I don't think I've ever really talked about it. I do use music for my cadence. If I'm looking for a certain pace, I try to find music that fits that particular pace. And I've also got a metronome app. It just looks like this. Right, it's right here. I'm going to show you on the phone. It's right there. It's called Metronome, and it looks like this. And then I just click the button, and I don't know if you can hear that, but that's how my footsteps should be as I'm looking for the pace I'm running for the 5K. And I use that in my ear to help keep me on track when I'm doing my training runs, especially since don't have a track to go by. So the metronome usually keeps me on pretty good, and been pretty happy with the way that's turned out. So so it's coming up. Don't really have anything after that I'm looking at. Maybe possibly to do the Celebration Half Marathon in January. I did the Celebration Marathon a couple years ago, and that was my Boston qualifier. And they also have a half marathon that runs concurrently with that. And so I'm thinking about going back down there and doing the half marathon in January. And then after that, who knows? We've got some things coming up personal wise that may inhibit some races in March. Actually, our first grandbaby is going to be born in March, and so we'll be heading back up to Tennessee for that coming up in the middle of March. But we'll see. I don't really have anything planned after the turkey trot, but you never know what's going to come up if I find something that I really like, something I really want to do, then we'll just register for it and do it. And we are looking for some destination races, some destination half marathons that we can just go to places that we always wanted to go to, and see some things we haven't seen, and I get to run a race while I'm there. So that's always good. That's always good to do as well. So that's kind of where I'm at. Kind of the update. Not much to update you on this time. I think my training's going well, and yeah, just looking forward to Thanksgiving morning. See if I can get that sub 20-minute 5K. I'm kind of a little bit on the fence whether or not it's going to happen or not, but we'll see. We'll see once the day gets here. So we got about just a little over a month left before that happens, and we'll be, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I don't, not much more I can say about that. So drop me some comments below. Let me know how your fitness is going, the things that you're doing. If you haven't set any fitness goals this year, it's never too late to do that. Go ahead and do that. You can set them monthly. You can set them weekly. However you want to do it. If you want to set a goal for the end of the year, go ahead and do that. It's just easy just to jump right in there and start setting some goals for yourself. Drop me some comments below if you started a goal, if you have some goals, anything that you're looking for this month or through the end of the year. I'd love to hear that. I'd love to hear your stories, and because they encourage me as well to keep going as well. So if you'd like to see some more of our videos, we're gonna put up another video right here that you can click after we say the thing we always say. This is Joel for the Long Run with Joel and Christy, flying solo today for the Nerdy Runner. Don't forget it's the long run. Give yourself a little grace.